Alright, so these are Mage Knight miniatures. Now, they come in these really big bases that are a little over an inch, maybe an inch and a quarter. And a lot of people have picked these up for really cheap on eBay and things like that. Well, I have been taking this, and with the help of WASD20 giving me a bunch of washers, putting them on washers. So I'll show you how I do that. First of all, what I've been doing is either just trying to break them off by hand, or I'll use some snips and just wiggle them off or cut them off if I can. If I'm struggling and it's digging into their feet, I will take an X-Acto blade and I start pushing it against there in order to pop it up. Sometimes I have to cut them all the way. Most of them come off pretty simple. But yeah, so I'll use that to cut him off of there. Once I get him off of there, I've got the guy without it, just like right here. And if you look, they're pretty smooth. And then I figure out the placement. So I'll set them on there and see how I'd want them. So for instance, I'm doing them like this. And then I will take super glue, and I will then glue the bottom of their feet, which I will show you real quick. Set this right here. So then I glue the bottom of their feet really well. I then set them down for a second because it's okay. I then put my lid back on so my super glue does not get dried out. I pick them up and then hold them onto the base where I want them. Now while I hold them down, I will blow for about 15 seconds. Once I do that, they're still a little fragile, so I will slide them away, just like this, over to that area, not being careful not to touch the miniature on the top, and I let them dry. When they're dry, you can flock the bases, you can glue them, you can do whatever you really want to. For now, I'm going to leave them as they are, and I'm not going to glue them yet. But you can see I've got some pretty cool ones now that are on 1-inch bases. So I got a couple bandit guys that I use. Now I have a really interesting dwarf. A couple cavemen, which I sometimes use as bandits or barbarians. Another really cool girl with a dagger, a troll, and an orc. So I'm going to do a few elves that I sometimes use as infantry. 3 of them with swords, 1 of them with a bow. And you guys might recognize these. These are actually from the set that Goblin Bait sent me. So I'm going to try to do all these right here as well, which I think they're really cool. So once I get all of these done, yeah. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video and see how easy it is to do this. You know, so go out, get yourself some Mage Knight minis. If money is an issue, you can buy a lot. Usually you can get them on average like $1 or $2 each if you buy a lot of Mage Knight minis. It's really worth it. I mean, I've rebased some of them on the 1-inch wooden dowel pieces, you know, and now I'm doing them on these washers. The washers I think are going to be much better because they're weighted better. So yeah, go out, do it yourself. You won't regret it, I think. I think you'll really enjoy the results. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with any of your friends who are interested in miniatures and rebasing them. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.